Now we turn to rapper Drake, suing his own music label, Universal Music, over the label's promotion of a Kendrick Lamar track, which he says includes false, defamatory, and dangerous accusations. Dan Abrams is standing by for us, but first, Morgan Norwood is here with more on this story. Good morning, Morgan.
Hey, good morning to you, Michael. Kendrick Lamar and Drake's rap beef ruled summer 2024, right? But now it's more than just fiery diss tracks. It's a full-on federal lawsuit. Drake dropped his petition against Spotify, but now he's suing his own label over Kendrick's Grammy-nominated diss track, Not Like Us. And with Kendrick hitting the Super Bowl halftime stage in just weeks, fans are now wondering, will he drop the mic or the bars that started it all?
They not like us. They not like us.
It's the scathing diss track turned Grammy-nominated hit.
He has all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot.
Just weeks before he takes the main stage at the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar's 2024 summer anthem, Not Like Us, is the focus of a defamation lawsuit from the rapper on the receiving end of his lyrical jabs, fellow music superstar Drake.
I hope that sometimes I won't. I feel good, sometimes I don't.
Drake now suing Universal Music Group, where Kendrick is also his label mate, over Lamar's #1 song. In the lawsuit, Drake alleging that UMG knowingly approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of a rap track, which was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal pedophile. The lawsuit citing provocative bars and Not Like Us like this.
Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1.
Though Kendrick's lyrics are at the center of the lawsuit, in a statement, Drake's lawyers telling ABC News this lawsuit is not brought against Kendrick Lamar. This lawsuit reveals the human and business consequences to UMG's elevations of profits over the safety and well-being of its artists. The music company firing back, calling the claims illogical, adding that Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back-and-forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression.
This is unprecedented when it comes to a rap beef being settled in the courtroom. Rap beef is usually settled on the airwaves. You are oftentimes going for the most creative, lyrical statement you can make to really add lyrical and verbal injury, not physical, but verbal injury.
The lawsuit coming just 3 weeks before Kendrick set to headline the halftime show at this year's Super Bowl.
You know, it's only one opportunity to win the championship. No round twos. Let's get it.
Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.
The Los Angeles-based artist has 5 #1 hits.
Remember when you tried to write me off? Remember when you thought I'd take a loss?
While Drake has topped the charts 13 times.
Kiki, you love me. Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me.
So look, these two started as occasional collaborators, but over the past decade, they've traded subliminal bars up until this latest battle. This lawsuit, though, it's definitely not bringing them any closer to a truce. Now, we did reach out to Kendrick Lamar's team for comment. No word back yet. So, Michael, in the words of Kendrick Lamar, he said, we might be all right, but when it comes to him and Drake, definitely not the case here.
Yep, none subliminal about a lawsuit. All right, Morgan, thank you so much for that. And we're going to bring in ABC News Chief Legal Analyst Dan Abrams. And Dan, the big question, will this affect Kendrick Lamar performing this song at the Super Bowl? If he does he open himself up for a lawsuit?
Well, I don't think he's worried, right? I mean, he's the one who wrote the song. He performs the song. The question is, will it prevent, Fox or any of the other entities that are promoting the Super Bowl? Are they going to go to him and say, with this lawsuit pending, could you perform maybe another song, a different song? I think that's the whole purpose of this lawsuit. At this time, right now, I think the goal is stop him from performing this song at the Super Bowl.
So I can't even believe we're talking about this, but could Drake sue Kendrick Lamar over the lyrics? Isn't there artistic expression?
Yeah, I mean, look, there is artistic expression, but he could definitely sue me. He mentions him by name, right? It is clear it is of and about Drake. It's not a question of, well, maybe he names him. So if the argument is what you said about me is false and defamatory, even though it's in a song, you could still sue him. Same way you could do it if it's in a documentary or some other artistic expression. You could still file a lawsuit. But what's so fascinating here is He didn't file the lawsuit against him. He filed it just against the record label. And that, again, makes you think that there's something else going on here beyond just trying to get some sort of money because of defamation.
So you're saying it's about mostly stopping performance at the Super Bowl, but do the claims have any legal merit?
It's a tough lawsuit. I mean, this is a tough lawsuit. You have to be able to show that they knew or should have known the claims were false, right? The evidence that they present of that seems to be mostly, well, would they have worked with him if they knew that this was true? They would never have worked with him. You know, this is typically the kind of law that's applied to, like, a newspaper or a television where people have been involved in the process of putting together a story. And here they're applying that law to a record label saying, well, you guys knew or should have known that this was false, and now you're responsible for it legally. Tough lawsuit to win.
Something new.
Thanks very much.